Hi, I'm Lacey. The book I picked for this week was Click Clack Moo, Cows That Type. It is by Doreen Cronin and illustrated by Betsy Lewin. It was published in 2000. It has 32 pages. It's really appropriate for kindergarten to second grade. It is a 2001 Caldecott Honor book. The reason I picked it for this week is it was a Bill Martin Jr. Award winner in 2002. I kind of will just briefly talk a little bit about what the book is about. So it's about a farmer. His name is Farmer Brown, and it starts with him hearing typing, and it's his cows. They have a typewriter, and they have started typing, and it says click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo, and that repeats throughout the whole book. He's shocked to hear that his cows can type, and then it just kind of starts with a letter. The cows have left a letter on the barn. They are demanding electric blankets because they're cold. The farmer refuses to do it throughout the whole book. They end up going on strike, won't produce any more milk. The hens then get involved and they demand an electric blanket as well. He says no, and so they decide they will not be giving him any eggs until they have electric blankets. Throughout the book, the farmer is getting more and more angry, and he writes them his own letter, which he gives the letter to a neutral party. It is the duck. So the duck delivers it to the cows and hens, and he tells them no way. He demands the milk and eggs back. There's the duck delivering the letter. And the cows all get together and they decide to send a letter back with the duck to the farmer. And it says they will now exchange the typewriter for electric blankets. So they ask him to deliver the electric blankets to the farm or to the barn, and they will send the typewriter back with the duck. The farmer decides that's a really good idea, so he delivers his blankets to the hens and pigs, and they give the typewriter to Duck to pass along to Farmer Brown. But the ducks, as you can see here, have decided to keep the typewriter, and they've started writing their own note. So I'll read this one, and it says, "Dear Farmer Brown, the pond is quite boring. We'd like a diving board. Sincerely, the ducks." And now it's changed to click, clack, quack, click, clack, quack, and clickety, clack, quack. On the very last page, there's no words, but as you can see, the duck is jumping off a diving board into the pond. So now I'm kind of going to talk a little bit about the illustrations in the book. It is watercolor paintings. I think that one thing I really noticed and I think stands out is all of the really heavy dark black lines throughout the entire book. You can really see them here in the hat, kind of make it look like straw. I think the black lines do a really great job of showing the anger throughout the entire book on the farmer's face. I also think they do a good job of adding kind of a sense of humor to kind of making it funny. You know, with the black lines on the cow's face, I think they do a really good job of adding kind of a sense of humor there. One thing is it's really lots of bright colors, lots of primary colors with the blues, the yellows, and the reds. They do an amazing job, though, in the illustrations, where as the farmer is getting angrier and angrier, really on this page you notice it, is the use of red. So almost the entire page is is red. Obviously, most of us, especially kids, really put red and anger together. And then you can also see like the use of the big black here for it's his shadow, but you just really see the anger between the shadow and with the red. On the next page, it's really noticeable, I feel like, because here you have the cows and it's blue. The primary color is blue here. And then you can see the Farmer Brown has found the note. You don't even see the farmer, you see his shadow, but it is all red again. And his shadow is the very dark and black, but you can tell just by that he is really angry. He's got everything's kind of just everywhere. His hands are up in the air. He's obviously really mad. But then you see when the cows are all together, it becomes lighter and it kind of becomes more of a happier page. I think they also do a really great job of showing varying sizes. So in this one, you have the really big cow, but then off here, you have a really small Farmer Brown. Obviously, he's in the distance, but I think they do a really good job of showing the varying sizes. They do it again on a page in the front, more of the front of the book, I think. Oh, maybe it is farther back. Let me see. Oh, it is farther back, where they do it again here. You have the cows, very much the forefront of the photo. They're really big. And then off here, he's hard to see. It's just a really small Farmer Brown. They show him angry again because his arms, you can tell, his arms are up in the air. He's just the way he's walking. He's really mad. So I really enjoy how they did that with all the different sizes and the pictures. I think that this is a really good book for kids. Most kids really enjoy books about animals. I find that they especially like books about animals who have human characteristics, something that they would not normally be able to do, whether it's animals who talk or can type in this case. I think the theme really of this book is that the cows just kind of want respect. They want to feel like they get what they have earned through the work that they've done. And once they get that, they'll get back to doing their job for the Farmer Brown. I did find 2 fun activities online for this book. One was just a craft. It was a paper plate craft where there was paper plate, construction paper, and paint, and they made a cow's face out of it. Another one was a writing activity where you could print it off, and at the top of the paper, it says, Dear Farmer Brown, and it could have kids write up their own letters to Farmer Brown, whether they want to demand something. If they were on the farm, what would they demand of the farmer? What kind of note would they leave for a farmer if they were an animal on the farm? Sorry that was kind of long. Thank you for watching.